Good morning, Eastern North Carolina. It's Saturday, November 4th. Thanks for waking up with us. I'm Adaure Achumba. For anyone who's on Vivitrol, it's important that you wear this pendant or this bracelet so that if you get into an accident, EMS will know what kind of medication to give you. A number of these sailboats are actual homes, and one of the problems being faced here is that the waste from these boats end up here in Taylor's Creek. First, we start off with some breaking developments overnight. Greenville and East Carolina University police are investigating an assault on a man near the campus. Here's one, two, and a third bullet hole on that. And this mother tells me someone fired 6 bullets into her home. And this window right here leads straight to her daughter's bedroom. This is a U.S. Congressional Gold Medal given to Sergeant Jacobs. And it sits right here in this encasement with all his other medals. This Onslow County man I spoke to is still hurting after he had to watch 2 pit bulls attack his dog right in front of him on this trail, killing one of them. This little green boat is just an example of why this meeting took place. I'm told it's been docked there for a while. But the bigger problem is on Taylor's Creek, where larger sailboats like this one have been moored in the channel for months.
We don't know exactly what happened to this boat. It showed up over here. You see a line hanging from it. It looks like it broke. It looks like it might have been on one of the moorings.
Several boats abandoned or illegally moored in the creek.
Any of the boats here are owned by people who don't live in the area, who just simply leave the boats here, come back sometimes.
When they do take their boats, some leave behind a hazard. Beaufort Harbor Management has counted 40 illegal moorings, some with sailboats and many without. Now, a number of these sailboats are actual homes, and one of the problems being faced here is that the waste from these boats end up here in Taylor's Creek.
It's clearly dumping human waste into the creek is just not something that we want to see happen, in addition to it being illegal.
Across, the Rachel Carson Reserve is taking a hit from the pollution, and larger boats having difficulty accessing the Beaufort docks. And the Stakeholders Committee is going to have a few more meetings before a final action is decided upon. In Beaufort, Adaure Achumba for News Channel 12. Here's one, two, and a third bullet hole on that. And this mother tells me someone fired 6 bullets into her home. And this window right here leads straight to her daughter's bedroom.
So the bullet here went over into the kitchen area and out through above the stove.
The shots came just past midnight Sunday morning at this mobile home on Riggs Road in Onslow County.
The bullet here came through and hit the refrigerator over here, and they believe the bullet from here is in the actual refrigerator door.
Alicia, who did not want her face shown on camera, says she and her daughter were lucky they weren't hit. They were in another bedroom on the far end of the home.
In my children's room, it hit here, went out through the top of the bedroom, and here the bullet came through and broke this window.
As a maintenance crew fixes the damage and clears broken glass, Alicia, who only moved here 3 days ago, checks the pile of toys for glass and wonders why anyone will do this. And right now, this family is inside packing up their stuff. The mother tells me after this ordeal, they're moving away permanently. In Onslow County, Adaure Achumba for News Channel 12. Curtis Leone tells me he is having a hard time believing that the incident in Las Vegas actually happened, but he and his parents are glad he is out of the woods.
They came running, just hugs and kisses.
Curtis Leone's twin sons hugged tightly. Their dad, a law enforcement officer for 22 years, one of nearly 500 injured in the Las Vegas mass shooting on October 1st. He and his girlfriend were attending the Jason Aldean concert when the shooter opened fire, killing 58 people.
I'm doing well today. I still have some nerve pain in my foot, which I think is a good thing. Maybe some of the feeling is starting to come back.
Emotions about the shooting also come back.
I have moments of anger. I have moments where I cry for really no particular reason. Never ever did I expect to be a victim of a mass shooting.
Just glad to see you doing better, bud. We love you.
Love you guys too, and
his parents still find it hard to believe as well.
All right, buddy.
Love you.
we'll talk to you guys soon.
And then you have moments when you just fill up because it could have been a different way, and you can't forget that.
I have to stop and try to compose myself so I can carry on and talk through the tears, but they're happy tears.
The Leones say the past week has been a jolt for their family, but messages of concern from all over the country, especially here at home in New Bern, have helped them through the pain, and they are very thankful for all the support they are receiving. The program just opened its door 2 months ago, and already it is nearing capacity. The New Beginnings program, run by the Hope Clinic, uses counseling, Suboxone, and a once-a-month injection called Vivitrol to help addicts get clean. It's changing opioid addiction treatment in Pamlico County and surrounding areas.
Everybody hits their rock bottom, and it's just how many times are you going to hit that rock bottom before you want it? You desperately want it.
So any chest pain?
No, sir.
For Jeremy Bell, rock bottom was living in a tent and losing his children.
And they used to look up to me like I was their hero, you know. And I guess just for their dad to be a drug addict, you know, kind of disappoints them. And
that led him to the Hope Clinic at Pamlico County's health department. He's part of the New Beginnings program, now in its 7th week. Getting counseling and Suboxone helps lessen Bell's urges. But the program's key tool is a once-a-month injection called Vivitrol.
That blocks all the effects of the opioid receptors in the brain. So that whatever they want to get high on in terms of heroin, street drugs, any opioid-based drug, if they have Vivitrol in them, it's extended release, so it's going to last for 30 days.
Now, for anyone who's on Vivitrol, it's important that you wear this pendant or this bracelet so that if you get into an accident, EMS will know what kind of medication to give you.
There you have it.
So far, 65 people are enrolled in the program.
actually, right now, I'm going through what they call Hell Week. It's 6 to 10 days that you go if you're being weaned off of Suboxone.
Our goal is to help people live lives that are drug-free, but while they're having this chance to be on the Vivitrol shot, we're helping them build up the rest of their lives so they have a chance at this life.
I'm totally excited to get this Vivitrol shot, other than a big needle in the butt cheek, but yeah, we've done a lot worse to our bodies.
And the demand for New Beginnings is pushing the current space in the health department past capacity. They're now actively seeking a new location for the Hope Clinic. In the meantime, the support group meetings, which are held every evening at 7, will now be at 116 Main Street in Bayboro. This notice here placed by the store owner letting the public know the bear that once stood here is now missing.
They are here, there, and everywhere. Bears, bears, and more bears. But one not-so-little bear,
a really like-life bear.
one of the oldest of the berry bunch, is nowhere to be found.
Found it was missing Friday night by the local police when they were doing a walk-around. And they didn't say much about it then because they figured maybe I had taken it somewhere to have it worked on or painted or whatever. But they noticed in the morning when we were here, it still wasn't there, and then they came and asked about it. I said, no, it's disappeared. It's not supposed to be away. He belongs right out in front.
This is Bernie, the 400-pound, nearly 6 feet tall wooden bear statue that stood in front of the Burn Bear gift shop at the corner of Craven and Pollock Street for more than 30 years.
It's become kind of an iconic symbol for the city, and so it's kind of fun to have something here that we can relate back to 1191 in Burns, our mother city.
That's where the love for bears comes from. It's an emblem for the city. The police wear it on their badge and even have one of their own statues. Police say be on the lookout for Bernie. You can't miss him. He's really big. And if someone is trying to pass you one of these guys, well, it might be a hot bear.
The bear has not shown up at all since the time it was stolen.
They're actively looking for Bernie.
Our officer, when he initially responded out to take the report, actually went and checked the immediate area, the surrounding area, to see if someone had just moved the bear and put it in a different location, but that was not the case.
Police are taking this very seriously. The owner has put up a reward for anyone who finds Bernie. So if you see Bernie, make sure you give the police department a call or just let John know here.
In New Bern, Adaure Achumba for News Channel 12.
Also breaking overnight at exactly 12:08 a.m., O.J. Simpson walked out of a Nevada prison a free man. This after 9 years behind bars. The former football star O.J. Simpson now free on parole. I gotta say, the temperatures out this morning has got me concerned.
Yeah, it's a little chilly.
But it's not gonna last. We're not gonna see it come back, or is this gonna be
tomorrow,
back and forth?
Yeah, it's gonna be back and forth. Tomorrow we'll see a little bit warmer temperatures starting off the morning, but other than that, we'll be warming up gradually through the week.
All right, I guess I'll keep my sweater around. Making sure your children get the education they need can start at the legislative level. A legislative breakfast gave Craven County educators a chance to express their concerns to lawmakers. News Channel 12's Aisha Bo breaks down some of the possible solutions. The Down East Holiday Show continues at the Greenville Convention Center. The event raises money for the Pitt Community College Foundation. This year, there are more than 190 vendors participating. Meteorologist Donnie Cox is getting a taste of the holiday spirit at the Convention Center. It almost feels like spring.
Yeah, I know. It's especially when we had 80 yesterday. We're going to see that 80 again going into next week. So, I mean, if you like the warmer weather, enjoy it while you can. So it looks like it's going to change a little bit.
Absolutely. All right, now, talking about changing weather, people in California are breathing a sigh of relief following weeks of evacuations. And that's all the time we have with you this morning. Good Morning America is next.